Hello, lovely people. Psychic Debbie again. Hope you're having a great day. So, today, my question is going to be about, are you a medium? So, first, I'm going to talk about the stone I'm wearing. I'm not exactly sure how it's called because people are going to say you're saying it wrong, which that's okay. But it's Carolite or Carite, Charoite. It's for transformation and prophecy. So, since I'm talking about medium, I thought I'd wear purple for the crown chakra and this beautiful purple stone. So, are you a medium? I'm going to ask you these 6, 7 questions. And again, the answers are not right or wrong. I'm just trying to get you to resonate. And if you're wanting to be going into mediumship, or you're wondering, what the heck am I? And what am I doing? And what does this mean? What does this represent? So, I got them written down because I forget. A little airy, might be blonde, maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? So the first question is, do you soul travel? Okay, so when you're asleep, do you soul travel? Do you know that you soul travel? Sometimes people don't realize. They're like, I don't know. I go to sleep and I don't remember my dreams. I don't remember anything. So, but some people do remember they soul travel, and I have soul travel even during the day. I was at work one time and I could see myself rising above, and I'm like, why at work? But I noticed that that was many years ago. That's when a lot of my spirituality was coming through, and I think Spirit was trying to tell me that I'm ready to do some soul traveling and that I'm vibrating at a higher frequency to do mediumship. Okay, I've had it where I've been sitting somewhere and it's all of a sudden I'm somewhere else or I'm in another lifetime. It's just crazy. And it's just like, wow, this is crazy. You know what I mean? And it was safe. It was fun. So if you don't know if you're soul traveling or not, before you go to bed tonight, say, I'm safe to soul travel. And please let me remember my soul travel. And you might not do it the very first night because there's going to be some of that fear there, and that's okay. So every night, do it for a week and then step back and see what happens, okay? So are you soul traveling? If you are definitely soul traveling, then you are into medium or you are a medium, okay? Next one, can you see places and faces? Like if I close my eyes, sometimes I can see faces. Do you know what I mean? Or it's like I can see Ireland, or I can see, like, I know I lived in the Victorian era, my last lifetime, because I love Victorian furniture, and the decor is Victorian. I love Victorian homes. So sometimes I'll see the Victorian, do you know what I mean, in my mind's eye, or I'll see a person's face. I could be kind of closing my eyes, or all of a sudden I see a face. That is being a mediumship, honey. So everybody has different ways of doing medium. It's not just you hearing them. Some of them you see it, feel it, taste it. Okay? So, and if you do see them, ask who they are. Ask what they want from you. Because obviously you're okay to see them because nothing's happened to you since you've been seeing them, and you're safe. Okay, this is not Hollywood where there's a dark entity that's going to, you're going to swallow them and they're going to follow you around. Okay, so you are safe. If you're already seeing them in your mind's eye or you're seeing them in that space, you're okay to see them. Just ask them who they are. Start trying to do a communication with them. Okay, can you see and feel entities? Can you see like an angel? I don't think I've ever really seen an angel. I've seen a higher vibration when I passed. I've seen a vibration and a frequency. Some people may not see an angel with the wings and the whole bit, but you're like, all of a sudden you're seeing all this sparkle, or you've seen a vibration or like a haze, and you're like, oh, this feels really good to me. I can see this kind of smoke or haze or little orbs or little spry things going on, but you're knowing that it's an angel or it's an entity or a vibration that wants to help you or that's loving. Okay, so if you do that, again, that's being medium. That's, you can want to get more stronger and be more powerful medium, then ask them who they are and what they wanting for you or from you. Okay, most spiritual entities, angels or whatever, are trying to help you. That's the Hollywood thing again, that they're trying to take from you. They're not taking from you, honey. They always want to help you. Okay, if they're trying to take from you, then it's a lower vibration. Okay, have you ever dreamt about someone that's passed? Okay, so Spirit is showing me that when someone is passed, And if they're in your dream, if you see them in person, they come to form, or you see them in a dream, or you dream about them, or you're seeing them in your mind's eye, either dreaming about them or see them like you're awake and you see them in your mind's eye, that is them. That is them coming down into a lower vibration. So then ask them, what is it that you need to know from them? And a lot of times it's just that I'm here for you, don't cry about me, or it's your graduation day or something like that. If you see someone that has passed, and it doesn't have to be for just you, it could be for someone else. I had a dream when I was just getting up in the morning, how you're kind of awake and not awake. And I had this lovely girl come to me, and her father lives in Europe, and said, tell my dad I like the tattoo he's getting. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, am I dreaming this, or am I not? You know what I mean? Was this real? And so she's like, Facebook my dad right now and tell him it's okay to get the tattoo. So I was like, okay, I'll Facebook message him. I hope he doesn't think I'm crazy, which I am. So I did. And he's like, wow, I'm the only one, or my tattoo artists are the only ones, not even my wife knows I was getting this tattoo. Okay, so connect with it. If you're dreaming about them, if you see them in your four eye, you know what I mean, your third eye, you're like, that's Sue or that's Joe or whatever. I know it is. Start communicating with you. That's going to help you with your mediumship. And then you're a medium. There's different degrees of being a medium. Okay. So the next one is, does your dreams come true? So you're doing a prophecy, like the stone's saying. Do you do a prophecy? Do you know what I mean? It's like you having dreams like, oh, I know so-and-so is going to get engaged, or so-and-so is pregnant, or watch out because you're going to get in an accident, or da-da-da-da. And don't be fearful of them, because if you're saying, well, I don't want to know if someone's going to get in an accident, maybe Spirit or the universal source or whatever you believe in, God, Buddha, is telling you to have this dream so that you can forewarn the person not to go. Do you know what I mean? Or wait an hour before you go on the trip. And it's to save them. Maybe their grandmother wants you to know and tell, because you're open and maybe they're not open. Okay. So if your dreams are coming true, acknowledge them, at least acknowledge them, and that will make your mediumship even stronger. Okay. Gotta lick my finger to turn the page. Okay, Debbie. Okay. Had you, okay, the next sorry. So the next question is, number 6 is, have you communicated with an entity? So an example is, I was renting out a room, and this lady's husband, who's passed, came into the room, and we were talking through our minds, and he was asking me why I'm there and who I was and da-da-da-da. And so then when I got up in the next morning, I told the lady, I said, I think I saw your husband, and she's like, why? No, you didn't. And I said, yeah, and I described him, and she showed me a picture, and it was him. So have you communicated with an entity? And if you have been communicating that way, you are starting to, your mediumship, the universal source, whatever you want to believe in, is saying you have these abilities. It's your free will and free choice if you want to grow on that. Okay. So then you're going to go, well, Debbie, what about these people that do ghost hunts? Yes, you're communicating. Mediumship is communicating, honey. So if the flashlight is turning on and off and you got these lights blinking, or they're coming through a ghost box or a spirit box, you're communicating. That's mediumship. You're just using a tool. Some people do readings with cards, some people don't. Some do it with runes, some don't. It's the different levels of communication. Mediumship is mediumship. Okay. So, and if you're like, oh, I love doing that, I love doing ghost hunts, I love communicating with them, if they're using the tool, they're there. And whatever is coming in your mind's eye, or you're hearing, or you're feeling the answer, that is probably the answer. Start acknowledging it, and it'll get your mediumship even better. Okay. And the next one is, do you notice like temperature? Okay. So again, like the ghost hunts, they go into a room and it's cold. A lot of times spirit is like cold or whatever. Or you're sitting there and all of a sudden you feel a breeze. That's communication. You're just not communicating talking. You're not communicating seeing, but you're communicating feeling wise. Some people are empathic. Some people feel everything. So they're like, okay, I get it that she's not going to hear me. I get it that she's too scared to see me. So I'm going to change the room temperature and start communicating that way. Okay. So that's part of being a medium. So I hope these questions, these 6, 7 questions that I asked you, kind of gets you going, get your juices flowing and going, yeah, I want to build up and be even more productive or learn more about mediumship. So these questions are kind of asking you, is that the venue you want to go to? Or are you trying to do an empath work or shaman work or psychic work? And this is part of being a psychic too. So it's all a big bubble of things going on. So, but I hope you enjoyed these questions, that they make you kind of think like, wow, I've been doing this all along, so I can call myself a medium. Yeah, you can, honey. But if you want to go more, then you've got to start acknowledging them and start communicating. Okay? And choose the way that you want to communicate. If it's using tools or using your eyes or using your ears or using your gut feeling, go whatever feels the best joy and safe way for you. Okay? I hope you have a great day. Blessings and smiles. Mwah. Bye-bye.